Why hello there beautiful people, welcome back to Crayniaq Gaming. We are finally back with the Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 20. Now make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. Also click on the notification bell to join the notification gang. And we will keep it rolling here guys as we are taking on the Dallas Cowboys, aka them boys, in the divisional playoff round. And here are the rest of the divisional matchups. You got the Chiefs taking on the Chargers, you got the Browns taking on the Bills, and the Saints taking on the Falcons. So there are two divisional games in the divisional round. So I guess it lives up to the meaning, but let's check out the Cowboys. As you guys probably saw in some of the updates in the standings, the Cowboys did start off 11-0, and then they ended up losing to the Bills on Thanksgiving. They beat the Bears, then lost to the Rams, and those are their only two losses on the season. So this is a very dangerous team that we're going up against. They got Dak, they got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Jason Witten, Randall Cobb, a lot of weapons on this offense. Dak had a pretty good year, 27 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. Zeke was 97 yards away from a 2,000-yard season, had 18 touchdowns, so he's definitely going to be a problem in this game. They actually didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. Randall Cobb was the closest with 938 yards and 14 touchdowns. And I really believe this is going to be the toughest game that we have played all season because we were playing against a team that finished with the best record in the NFL. And honestly, we're going to have to play our best game in order to even have a chance against the Cowboys in this one. But we're in Jerry World, of course, against the #1 seed in the NFC. And again, the team with the best record in the NFL, them boys. And they're wearing their white jerseys, so we're wearing our home jerseys in Jerry World, which is pretty crazy. I didn't even pick the jerseys. I guess this is just what Dallas wanted to roll with. But the Buccaneers trying to continue their magical season where nobody thought we would even make the playoffs. Let's go. So the Cowboys going to start off with the ball here. And of course, Dak Prescott, like I mentioned, 27 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and over 3,500 yards passing. And we're going to have to slow him down as well as the rest of this offense. A lot of weapons on this team. Like I said, Cooper, Cobb, Witt, Gallup, all them boys. It's going to be a tough matchup. But 1st and 10, first play of the game, we send the blitz. And Eric Berry is able to bring Prescott down for the sack down at the 17-yard line. So now 2nd and 17. Dak going to throw right side. It's completed. He's going to find Michael Gallup, who gets up to about the 39-yard line. And it's a new set of downs for the Cowboys. Now 1st and 10, Prescott going to hand it off to Zeke. And Zeke breaks the tackle, but he's not going to escape Justin Evans, who hits him hard. Zeke only gains a yard on the play. Now 2nd and 9, and Zeke blown up in the backfield by Shaq Barrett. Loses about 5 on the play, and now it's going to be a 3rd and 14 for the Cowboys. Here's Prescott looking to the left side, finds Jason Witten, but Carlton Davis going to bring him down at the 44. Short of the first down marker, and the Cowboys will punt it away. So out comes Lewis Gibson, who had a magical game against the Bears last week. Can he keep the magic going this week against the Cowboys? We'll have to see. 1st and 10. Gibson looking, throws to the right side, and he's going to overthrow O.J. Howard, incomplete. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Gibson out of the pistol. He's going to look to the left side, finds Howard this time, and Howard, a big stiff arm there, and he's able to pick up the first down up to the 29. 1st and 10. Gibson throws over the middle, finds Mike Evans. Evans breaks the tackle, and he pushes his way up to the 41-yard line. A new set of downs for the Bucs, but now they face a 3rd and 10. Gibson throws left side, and honestly, that should have been pass interference on Chidobe Awuzie, but Perriman not able to make the grab, and our drive stalls out. We have to punt it away. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from the 20. Prescott going to throw over the middle, finds Amari Cooper, who gets up to the 41-yard line. A new set of downs for the Cowboys. So now 1st and 10, Prescott under center. He's going to fake it to Zeke. And he's going to throw over the middle, and it's caught by Cooper again. He's in the Tampa Bay territory up to the 34-yard line. Prescott 4 for 4, 75 yards so far in this game. Now 2nd and 9, he's going to throw to Randall Cobb behind the line, so it's going to count as a run. Cobb picks up 2. Now it's a 3rd and 7. Prescott looking, and he's going to throw right side, completes it to Jason Witten, who gets inside the red zone up to the 14-yard line. Prescott 6 for 6, 93 yards so far in this game. Now, very next play, Prescott going to throw to the end zone, and it's complete to Randall Cobb for the touchdown. As Dallas strikes first, it's 7-0 Cowboys. As Dak is just throwing dots right now. Buccaneers ball now as we look to respond. 1st and 10, Gibson left side finds Mike Evans. who picks up about 7 on the play. Now it's a 2nd and 3. Here's the pitch out to Barber. No kind of blocking in front of him, and he's going to lose yardage. Loses about 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Buccaneers. Here's Gibson back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle to Anthony Firkser, but Firkser going to be short of the first down marker by about a yard. And now we're going to go for it on 4th and 1. A very gutsy call, and Gibson tries to sneak it, but he's brought down shy of the first down marker. So we'll turn it over to the Cowboys at the 35-yard line. Great field position for the Cowboys to start, but Prescott goes down for the sack. Justin Evans on the blitz brings him down, and it's a loss of 8. So now 2nd and 18 from the 43. Here's the handoff to Elliott. Great blocking there, breaks a tackle, and Elliott breaks free, and nobody's going to catch him. A 43-yard touchdown run for Ezekiel Elliott, and just like that, the Cowboys are up 14-0 as the Buccaneers get the ball back with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Gibson going to throw, and Perriman can't hold on to it. Nearly intercepted off the ricochet, but the Buccaneers go 3 and out, and this game is looking like it's going to get really ugly early. As the Cowboys get the ball, 2nd and 10. Prescott throws left side, incomplete. That's his first incompletion of the game. Now 3rd and 10. Dak going to throw over the middle, and it's completed. But Randall Cobb not going to pick up the first down there, and the Cowboys will have to punt it away. So now Buccaneers football. It's the 2nd and 10. Gibson going to just run it himself, and he's going to pick up about 8 on the play before being brought down by Leighton Vander Esch. Now 3rd and 2. Gibson. Quick step, and he's going to throw left side, throws it deep to Mike Evans, just overthrew him, and the Buccaneers go 3 and out. So now 1st and 10 for the Bucs, under a minute to go, and Zeke going to pick up a nice gain of 9. That'll end the first quarter. Now 2nd and inches, handoff to Zeke again, and this time Levante David couldn't make the stop before he got the first. So a new set of downs for the Cowboys. Now 1st and 10. Levante David on the blitz. Couldn't bring down Dak. He's going to fire to Amari Cooper, and he's going to get a big first down in the Tampa Bay territory up to the 37-yard line. Prescott still only with 1 incompletion in this game. Now 2nd and 11. He's going to throw a little bubble screen to Cobb, and Cobb going to pick up the first down. It's going to count as a run, and he gets up to the 21-yard line. Now 1st and 10. Dallas trying to make it a 3-score game here, and Prescott going to be brought down for the sack. Carlton Davis with the sack as Prescott goes down at the 29. Very next play, 2nd and 18. Here's the handoff to Elliott. Breaks a tackle, but a big hit from Levante David pops the ball loose. It's recovered by Eric Berry. He breaks a tackle. Michael Gallup in pursuit. Berry trying to burn him, and Gallup finally dives. He can't make the tackle, and Eric Berry has himself a scoop and score. And the Buccaneers desperately needed that play to happen. And it's now 14-7 Cowboys. Let's see how they respond. 1st and 10. Prescott off the play fake. Here comes Benny Logan. Brings down Prescott. It's a fumble. Dak would actually pick up his own fumble. And he gets up to the 14-yard line. So an 11-yard loss on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 19. Here's Prescott going to drop back. He's looking. Plenty of time to throw. He's going to fire left side. I don't know what those two were doing right there, but they let Jason Witten get right behind them. Just blown coverage by Evans and David there, and a big first down for the Cowboys. Now 2nd and 9. Prescott throws right side. It's completed. Brown making the catch up to the 27-yard line. And now the Cowboys looking to extend their lead. 1st and 10. Prescott throws left side. It's completed to Amari Cooper again. And a new set of downs in the red zone now. And Dak with over 200 yards already. Now 2nd and 12. Prescott over the middle. He's going to find Jason Witten, who gets inside the 5. Up to the 3-yard line. Very next play, 1st and goal. Prescott going to be brought down for the sack. Carl Nassib pops the football loose, and it's going to be picked up by Levante David. So again, the Buccaneers avoid disaster by forcing a turnover. But now they face a 3rd and 6 offensively. Gibson looking to the right side. He's going to complete it to O.J. Howard. Big stiff arm there, and he gets up to the 48-yard line. And for the first time in the game, the Buccaneers in Dallas territory. 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. He's looking. Throws right side. It's going to be completed to Jordan Leggett. He's going to be stopped a couple of yards shy of the first down marker now. 2nd and 2. Gibson. Going to roll to his left. He might run it himself, and that's what he's going to do. Picking up a first down and more, and he slides at about the 24-yard line. And a new set of downs for Tampa Bay. Now 1st and 10. Gibson under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. Hill able to get there, as Gibson just held the ball way too long. Now 3rd and 18. Gibson on the play fake. Looking to his right. He's going to fire it, and it's intercepted. Byron Jones makes the grab as Mike Evans didn't even go up for it at all. It's kind of a rarity for him, but definitely cost us dearly. Now a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Prescott on the play fake. Gets it away before Barrett gets to him, and A.J. Derby going to pick up a 1st down up to the 15-yard line. Now 2nd and 6. Prescott going to fire left side. Finds Jason Witten, who gets the 1st down up to the 28 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Now 1st and 10. Prescott going to let it fly, and Amari Cooper just completely burned Ahkello Witherspoon, and he gets up to the 25-yard line of Tampa. Prescott now over 300 yards, still only with that one incompletion in the game. Now 3rd and 8. Prescott, plenty of time to throw. He's going to fire over the middle, and he finds Amari Cooper, who fumbles the football at the 2-yard line, picked up by Justin Evans, and he's going to be brought down at about the 10-yard line. Eric Berry with the forced fumble there. And that's 3 turnovers by the Cowboys, and they really should be blowing us out in this one, to be completely honest with you. But 2nd and 10, Gibson going to run for the 1st down and more. Gets out of bounds at about the 31. We still have all 3 timeouts, so we can stay in bounds if we really need to. But now 1st and 10, Gibson going to try to run again, and he's going to do it successfully. Steps out of bounds at about the 40, and that sets up a 2nd and 1. 14 seconds remaining in the half. Gibson going to drop back. He's going to step up into the pocket, throws off balance, and he finds Andre Ellington. Ellington going to head towards the sidelines, and he's brought down before he gets out of bounds. It doesn't stop the clock, so we have to burn a timeout. He's down at the Cowboys 36, however, and that's going to bring out Matt Gay for a 53-yarder. Kicks on the way, and it splits the uprights right in the middle, and we go into the half now down by 4 as opposed to going down by 7. Those 3 fumbles by the Cowboys really looming large right now, as it should be 35-0 or 35-3 at this point, but they've allowed us to stay in this game. So now 2nd half action, we get the ball to start off. 1st and 10, here's Gibson looking, throws right side, short to Perriman. Nice juke move there, and he gets up to the 35, picking up the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 8. Gibson going to drop back. He's going to step up into the pocket, and he's going to run for the 1st down, slides, and gets to about midfield. 68 yards on 6 carries for Gibson. Definitely a lot more effective running the ball than passing in this game. But now 1st and 10 finds O.J. Howard, and Howard going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. That brings up a 2nd and 3. Double tight set for the Bucs. Here's a handoff to Barber, and Peyton Barber going to run for the 1st down. We really haven't seen much from him because he's been pretty much taken out of the equation in this game. Now 2nd and 9. Here's the screen pass to Andre Ellington. Nice juke move, and is going to get him up to about the 24-yard line. And now the Buccaneers looking to score in this drive. Gibson throws left side on 1st and 10. Completed to Godwin, who gets out of bounds at about the 18. Now 2nd and 4. Gibson going to step up into the pocket again. He's going to run for it, and he gets inside the 10 up to the 7-yard line. A very good drive to open the 2nd half for the Bucs. Now 1st and 10. Gibson going to roll to his right, and again he's going to run for it. This time he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Buccaneers take their first lead of the game. 17-14 is your score as Dallas takes over with 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10. Prescott looking. Plenty of time to throw, only 3 men rushing right now, and that gives him enough time to find Zeke Elliott, who's going to get a 1st down and more up to about the 31-yard line. A huge lapse defensively by this Buccaneers secondary. Surprise, surprise. 1st and 10, and Prescott going to throw right side, finds Randall Cobb, who gets out of bounds at the 19. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's the read option. Prescott going to keep it himself. He picks up the 1st down despite the big hit from Ahkello Witherspoon. New set of downs now. 1st and goal from the 8. And Prescott going to throw left side to Witten, and he's going to be a yard shy of the goal line. And now it's going to be a 3rd and goal after he lost a couple of yards. Prescott just going to throw this away. Good coverage by Tampa, and that's going to force a Brent Moore field goal. And it's a chip shot 20-yarder, and Moore able to tie the game up at 17. So now Bucs football, 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Gibson over the middle, finds O.J. Howard, and that's going to pick up about 8. Now it's going to lead to a 3rd and 3 after a 1-yard loss. Gibson going to step up into the pocket again, and he's doing what he does best, runs for the 1st, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be holding on the Tampa Bay offensive line. It's DeMar Dotson, and that was totally unnecessary. Now a 3rd and 13. Gibson finds a wide open O.J. Howard over the middle, and he gets up to the 47-yard line, so that holding call doesn't cost him. as the Buccaneers move the chains. Now 1st and 10. Under 3 minutes to go, and Gibson trying to run an RPO. Should have just ran with it as Crawford gets the sack. His first of the game. That leads to a 3rd and 12. Gibson looking over the middle, and it's O.J. Howard again. O.J. the juice man coming up clutch in this game. Gets up to the 33-yard line. Now Tampa faces a 3rd and 8, however. Here's Gibson. Throws left side, and it's nearly intercepted by Chidobe Awuzie. But we're very lucky that he dropped it. Now Matt Gay out for a 48-yarder. Didn't get the meter all the way, but Gay still makes the field goal. And it's 20-17, heading into the 4th quarter now as the Cowboys take over. 2nd and 6. Prescott going to throw short to Witten. Witten spins out a defender. Gets out of bounds. That was a 3rd and 4. Prescott looking right side. He's going to find Michael Gallup for his 2nd catch of the game. Up to the 49. As Prescott over 400 yards now. Only 2 incompletions in the game for him. Now 1st and 10. Prescott hit as he throws, and he finds Zeke. He jumps over Buchanan. Jumps over... Oh my, he's jumping over our whole defense now. What is going on? He hurdles 4 defenders, including 2 on 1 single hurdle. And that's an amazing first down by Zeke Elliott. Now 2nd and 7. Prescott throws right side. Sean Murphy-Bunting just slipped right there, and Tavon Austin gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And I believe that's Austin's first catch of the game, and Dallas takes the lead back 24-20. We're still very much in this game, though, but not if we get plays like that, as Gibson's brought down by DeMarcus Lawrence. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Buccaneers. Gibson. He's going to scramble. He throws off balance, finds Perriman, but he's going to be short of the first down marker. Brought down at the 27. It's a 4th and 3, and we're going to go for it. Really taking a huge gamble here, but Gibson throws over the middle, finds Godwin, and he just barely gets the first down there as we get really lucky there. Now 1st and 10. Gibson going to run up the middle, and he slides at about the 40-yard line. So now 2nd and 1. Gibson going to run the screen again. Throws it to Ellington, but this time Leighton Vander Esch shuts it down as Ellington stopped for a 1-yard loss. Now 3rd and 2, and we're going to run it with Barber, but he has nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard in the play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 3, and again we're going to go for it on 4th down. Gibson drops back over the middle, and Godwin makes another clutch catch on 4th down. And it's a new set of downs for the Bucs, but now 3rd and 11. Gibson going to throw left side, and he overthrows Mike Evans. And this time we just decide to punt it as Dallas takes over. 3rd and 7 as they try to close this game out. Prescott throws left side, and he finds Amari Cooper up to the 45-yard line. And Prescott is just killing us right now. Now 2nd and 7. Prescott looking to the left side, and it's completed again to Cooper. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Prescott closing in on the single-game passing yards record now. 3rd and 7. Prescott back to pass, and he's going to throw over the middle, and it's intercepted by Deon Buchanan. What a clutch pick there by Buchanan, and he's going to get up to about the 31-yard line, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Tampa Bay. And now they just got to make some plays offensively. 1st and 10. Gibson throws left side, finds Ferkser, and he's going to be brought down, but now a flag on the play. And it's another holding call at a completely inopportune time. Donovan Smith this time. I can't wait to get rid of him. Now 1st and 10, or 20 that is now. Gibson going to throw left side. And it's completed to Godwin, and he picks up about 6 on the play as we go no huddle. 2nd and 14. Gibson looking. He had a man open deep, but he's going to check down to Evans. And he picks up 3 yards on the play. That's going to make it a 3rd and 11 now. And here comes the blitz. Gibson throws left side, and it's nearly intercepted by Awuzie again. And now 4th and 11. We pretty much have to go for it here. And Gibson going to drop back. Throws over the middle to Howard, and that is not the right animation I wanted. But it's incomplete. We turn it over on downs at the 30. Now we just need to make a stop here. 3rd and 6. Prescott going to throw, and it's completed to Cooper. Holds on to it, and he goes down at the 16. We burn our 2nd timeout. So now 3rd and 11. We have no timeouts, no way to stop the clock. They're just going to hand it off to Elliott. Elliott going to be brought down at about the 11-yard line. But now it looks like they're going to kick the field goal here as Brett Maher comes out. And he's able to sink this one to make it 27-20. So now we'll get the ball back with under 20 seconds to go. No timeouts. It's looking really bleak right now as Jacob Spain is on the return. He's trying to make something happen here. He's going to change direction, and he runs into a bunch of Cowboys defenders, and he goes down, and he is holding his arm now. He is injured on the play. We'll talk about his injury after the game, but now all we can do is just chuck it and pray. Gibson throws right side, incomplete. 9 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Our season's on the line here. Gibson looking for the Hail Mary, gonna let it fly. This might be the last play of the game. It's incomplete. But we have 1 second, one final chance to extend the season. Either we score on this play or we go home. Gibson rolling to his right, looking to unload it, but he's brought down from behind. And that is gonna end our season, ladies and gentlemen. The Dallas Cowboys win 27-20. Despite turning the ball over 4 times in this game, Dallas survives, and Tampa Bay's season ends in Jerry World. It's a tough way to go out, but you also have to keep in mind that there are a lot of people who did not even think Tampa Bay was going to make the playoffs or even have a winning record for that matter, especially with the whole drama with Jameis Winston late in the season. Even with all of his flaws, Lewis Gibson did everything he could to try to keep this offense together, and at times he looked really good, but then he had games like this where throwing the ball, at least he didn't look very good. He did a very good job of running, but overall it was just a rough game. He missed a lot of throws, but those games are going to happen. I mean, you're going to get good with the bad with a 7th round quarterback, and honestly, all in all, I'm proud of how he played towards the end of the season when he actually had to step in. We'll talk more about Gibson being the franchise quarterback or not in the next video before we do the offseason. But Dak Prescott had an amazing game, 510 yards, which is a new single-game passing record in the playoffs. 90% completion percentage is also a record in the playoffs as well. Zeke actually didn't have that great of a game. Outside of that big run, we really kept him under wraps. Amari Cooper had an amazing game, but no touchdowns. Same with Jason Witten, as Randall Cobb and Tavon Austin both had the touchdowns, Austin's being the go-ahead. Now, an update on Jacob Spain. The last play of the game, he broke his collarbone, so that might be problematic. I mean, not really. He wasn't going to play in the playoffs if we would have won this game, but I don't know. We'll have to see how he recovers in the offseason. But overall, a good season for Tampa Bay. Definitely a successful one because, again, not a lot of people expected them to make the playoffs, especially with the Jameis Winston drama. But they made it. They won a playoff game. And they definitely gave the Cowboys a run for their money in this one. But they definitely have a lot to build on going into next season. And the expectations are going to be very high as well, regardless of who's playing quarterback, who's playing on the offensive line, who's playing in the secondary. We'll just have to see how it transpires, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as far as the off-season stream, I am going to do it on YouTube, even though people have advised me that streaming on YouTube isn't good for my channel. But I feel like if I actually have a schedule for when it comes out, then the right amount of people will come out. Now, I would like to stream Sunday morning. I can't do Saturday morning because I work, as of right now at least. But Sunday morning would probably be the best time for me. A lot of you guys are saying I should stream on a Saturday morning before college football, but the issue is, this Saturday I work, and the next Saturday I'm going to be in Nashville for Titans-Bills. So, if you guys are really adamant about me streaming on a Saturday morning, you guys are going to have to wait for a few weeks, at least. And that's not even taking into consideration whether or not I get scheduled to work a Saturday morning. I mean, if I'm scheduled just a night, then I'll be able to do the stream maybe from like 9 to like 11 or something like that. But basically what I'm asking of you guys is let me know in the comments section what day would be the best day for me to do a stream outside of Saturday morning, because that's just not happening at this point, unfortunately, because the next few Saturdays I'm going to have stuff to do. So let me know if you want to see me do it Sunday morning before all the NFL stuff starts. Let me know if you want me to do it a different day, maybe a weekday night or something like that. We can definitely figure something out for that. But just let me know in the comment section, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for your support on this channel, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to bring this video out. I was actually looking to do something really super special, awesome, or whatever to make this video really dope, but I just kind of fell on hard times and I wasn't able to get it done, so unfortunately we missed out on that. But It's not a total loss. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it at another time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all the support on this series. You guys have been very supportive for this series throughout the first year, and we just got to keep it pushing into the second year. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. Also hit the notification bell to join the notification gang. And if you're enjoying the content and you want to support me in a more personal way, definitely consider becoming a patron or even a Twitch sub. A big shout out to all my patrons: Franchise Gaming, VW Productions, Zach Brader, Colin Mentor, and Joshua Fernald. I always switch Brader and Colin's names, or NFG and VW's names all the time. I don't know why, but oh well. And shout out to my Twitch subs as well: C Codas, aka CK, and Schmitzy. You guys are really awesome for all your support and whatnot. And even $1 a month definitely helps me out exponentially. But like I always say, guys, donations and Twitch subs and patronage are all very appreciated, but they're never required for me to do what I do, so never feel obligated to do any of that for me. I just appreciate the fact that you guys come out and support my videos and my streams and everything else I do. That's going to do it for me, though, guys. You have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day down to whenever you're watching this. And like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. And I'm out of here. Deuces.
God, they tryna turn me to a monster. Every year I'm a conquer. Okay, see, I bring the thunder. Walking in humble, Ali Muhammad. Sting you like Bumble. Running with pride. 10 over, eyes to a bliss. I don't fumble blind.